Good evening, sir. Myself, Krishna Mauli. My topic is about phishing attack. The phishing attack, the main introduction of the phishing attack is phishing assaults or the act of sending false intelligence that seems to come from a trustworthy source. It is normally finished through email. The objective is to take delicate information like charge card and login data or to introduce malware on the casualties mission. Phishing is a typical sort of digital assault that everybody ought to find out about to safeguard themselves. Moreover, phishing is often used to gain a foothold in corporate governmental networks as a part of larger attack, such as an advanced persistent threat event. In this later scenario, employees are compromised in order to bypass security parameters, distribute malware inside a closed environment, or gain privileged access to secured data. And organizations coming to such an attack typically sustains severe financial loss in addition to decline market share, reputation, and consumer trust. Depending on scope, a attempt might escalate into a security incident from which a business difficult time recovery. And in the phishing attack, how it works? Phishing starts with a fraudulent email or other communication that is designed to lure a victim. The message is made to look as through it comes from a trusted sender. If it fools through the victim, he or she is coaxed into providing confidential information, often on a scam website. Sometimes malware is also downloaded onto target's computer. There are three stages of phishing attack. The first stage of phishing attack is the information orbit. The first of the three steps of a phishing attack is preparing the byte. This is one of the reasons why data breaches where the sensitive information is compromised can be so dangerous. This involves finding out details about the target, which can be as simple as know that you use a particular service or work at a particular business. If a service leaks a list of email address of its user, criminals will be able to know all the owners of this email address. Users CPA service target them with emails that return to from service. Third one, the second stage of phishing attack is the promise. Once the attacker has acquired the necessary information to user's byte, then they need to lay out the hook. In order to actually make the target perform an action, the attacker needs to promise something or scare them into action. In many scams, the hook involves making the target believe that one of the requirements have been compromised, creating a sense of urgency and making the target as act quickly. Perhaps without thinking, the attacker can then redirect the target to following a link to a page where they can harvest the victim's details. The third stage of phishing attack is the attack or catch. The third phase of phishing is the actual attack. The cyber criminal sends out the email and prepares for the prey to fall for the bite. What the attacker's next action will depend on the nature of the scam. For example, if they use a landing page to gain the victim's email password, they can log in into the victim's email account in order to harvest more information and start sending further phishing emails to the victim's contacts. There are four types of phishing attacks. First one is spear phishing, whaling phishing, email phishing. We will see the one of the types of the phishing attacks that is spear phishing. Fishing with a pole may land you a number of times below the waterline. A flounder bottom feeder or piece of grass. Fishing with a spear allows you to spear target a specific fish and the net. Spear fishing targets a specific group or type of individual such as a company system administrator. Below is an example of a spear phishing email. Note the attention paid to industry in which the recipient works, the download link the victim is asked to pay, and the immediate response the request requires. And the second type of phishing attack is whaling. Whaling is a more targeted type of phishing that goes after the bait. A marine animal even bigger than a fish. These attacks typically target a CEO. CEO means Chief Executive Officer or any CXS with an industry or a specific business. A whaling email might state that the company is facing legal consequences and that you need to click on the link to get more information. The link takes you to a page where you are asked to enter critical data about the company such as tax ID and bank account numbers. And third type of phishing attack is phishing. A common phishing attack includes a call from someone claiming to be a representative from Microsoft. This person informs you that they have detected a virus on your computer. You are then asked to provide credit card details so that you can install an updated version of antivirus software on your computer. The attacker now has your credit card information and you have likely installed malware on your computer. A bot is software designed to perform whatever task the hacker wants to it. It is controlled by command and command and are also known as CNC, domain for bitcoins, send spams, attacks as part of a distributed denial of service and DDoS attack. And fourth type of phishing attack is email phishing. Email phishing is the most common type of phishing and it has been in use since the 1990s. Hacker sends these emails to an email addresses they cannot type. The email usually informs you that it has a be an compromise to your account and that you need to respond immediately by clicking on a provider link. These attacks are usually easy to spot. A language in the email often contains spelling and or grammatical errors. Another phishing scam refer to a sextortion occurs when a hacker sends you an email that appears to have come from. The hacker claims to have access to your email account and your computer. They claim to have your password and as a recorded video of how do you protect against phishing attack? There are two types of protection against phishing attacks: user education and security technology. User education is useful to one way to protect your organization from phishing is user education. Education should involve all employees. Higher level executives are often a target. Teach them how to recognize a phishing email and what to do when they receive one. Simulation exercises are also key for accessing how your employees react to a staged publishing phishing attack. Security technology. No single cyber security technology can prevent phishing attacks. Instead, organization must take a layered approach to reduce the number of attacks and lessen their impact when they do occur. Network security technology that should be implemented include email and web security, malware protection, user behavior monitoring, and access control. Thank you. These are all about the phishing attacks and types of phishing attacks and the how to protect against the phishing attack and the types of phishing attacks. Thank you.